That was a very good example. The way she said save is yeah, that is a very Dutch way of pronouncing the Afrikaans word. Hey galera, and welcome back to another video. Today we are reacting to a Dutch lady speaking Afrikaans, so I look forward to it. Let's get into it.
I have already translated them, so they're already in a list, so I can just get them. And I have to say that a lot of Afrikaan words are pretty much the same as in Dutch. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say it in English, and then somewhere here in the screen you will first see the Dutch version of the word, and then after it you will see the Afrikaan version. So you guys can see the differences. Well, there are not that many differences between those words or sentences. So
This is definitely true, yeah. There are so many similarities between Dutch and Afrikaans, and yeah, sometimes I think that's what makes it especially difficult for us as Afrikaans speakers, because there are words which are like exactly the same, or they look exactly the same, but they're pronounced so different. Like we'll see, for example, in a list, she's going to use the word sewe, and she says sewe. It's just yeah, that definitely makes it
good
difficult for sure.
morning. Goedemorgen. My name is. Mijn naam is. Mijn naam is. Thank you. Dankie. Do you speak English? Praat jij Engels? One. 1. 2. 2. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. 6. 6. 7. 7. 8. 8. 9. 9. 10. 10. Those were the numbers. Now transportation.
For example, she says een instead of een, and although a very small difference, it's one of those things where yeah, it's just difficult. So it feels like you already know the other language. Whereas if you learn a different language, like say for example you learn Portuguese, and you learn words like one is dos, in Spanish dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. The words are so different that you learn them. But when the words are too similar, it feels like, what's the point of even learning the other word? Because I can already kind of, I, it's like I kind of know it already.
Bus, train, trein, ticket, kaartje, kaartje, hospital, hospitaal, today, vandaag, tomorrow, morgen, yesterday, gisteren, right now, now, no.
Okay, I would say for people who speak Dutch or I think German is not that bad, but if for those who speak Dutch or those who speak Afrikaans and you want to learn the other, I think spend time hearing the language. So um, I struggle to learn Dutch, to be honest with you, just because of these similarities, which at times feel like a good thing for learning, but at times feels like a bit of a stumbling block because it's like learning the language you already speak again, which is odd and which is not nice. But I would say focus on that pronunciation because that's actually one of the key things. So vocabulary wise, you won't have an issue. It's not like when I was learning Portuguese, I had to learn an entirely new vocabulary, and even there I could rely on some words that I kind of knew. But I think if you're learning between those two languages, Afrikaans and Dutch, focus for sure on focus on um, the pronunciation of words, and then there will be differences in the style of the word. So, for example, I know Dutch has jullie zin and ik ben, so they have different conjugations. That's the word. Um, Afrikaans is much simpler. It's ek is, jy is, hulle is. So our conjugations are simpler, but the way we use the words differ, and the sound of the words differ. So if you want to sound like a native Afrikaans speaker, practice that pronunciation for sure. But all good. I like her attempts. It was at some point she was pushing a bit of. of the Dutch accent. It was quite pronounced, but on other places, I think she did quite well with the intonation and stuff. So yeah, very nice video. I hope that was entertaining. For me, it certainly was. And I look forward to doing more of this type of videos. Yeah, for those who want to speak Dutch and want to learn Afrikaans or the other way around, yeah, just drop some suggestions and I'll make different videos in the future. Good luck out there. Até mais.